church should be doing. And let me also tell you this. Whenever I dish it out, I get it back. On Saturday, I went to buy gloves and underwear. I paid for all the underwear and the socks out of my own money. Now, this is beyond the tithe, okay? I'm not trying to brag to you. I'm just telling you that's what I did. It came to $244. I put it on my American Express card. Lord said, you know what? You pay for it. I paid for it. It wasn't 3 days later that I had much more than $244 in my pocket that was given to me. You want to know why? Because God sees what we do. When the church would operate in faith, my God, He would open the windows of heaven and He would supply all of our needs to the nth degree. If the church would just be the church. All the churches. This could be the greatest time for the church. All the churches, the greatest time of evangelization, greatest time of caring for the poor, greatest time of conversion, because people are without homes, people without money. I'm going to tell you, we don't know what to do. We're going to depend upon Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam, you know Uncle Sam. Yeah, Uncle Sam only cares about big government. Ted Kennedy, you think he cares about you? He doesn't care about you. You know, they're talking about we need extra power, you know, and we're going to get alternative sources. They wanted to put these beautiful windmills near his home. You think they'd ever put these windmills near his home? You got to be kidding. You know why? He's Ted Kennedy, and never will that happen, you see, because I am Ted Kennedy. And you think Obama cares for the poor? Give me a break. He didn't care for his own aunt. Give me a break. It's all a sham. And let me tell you this, Obama's not a black man. He's a honky. He's a honky. He's been raised in Harvard. Yeah, and he doesn't know what he's doing. He's going to mess up our country. Look what happened to the stock market yesterday. Hallelujah. You think it's bad? Wait. You know what they say in Italian? Aspetta. And you want to know why? Because the churches have not taken the proper role. The churches are called to be the light of the world and the salt of the earth. That's what Jesus Christ said. I never said that. But if salt loses its flavor, it's no good. Just to be thrown under the dung heap. That's what Jesus said. So when the church ceases to be the church, nature abhors a vacuum. And you know what happens? The government steps in. Let's take Mother Seton, okay? We'll take Mother Seton. Now, Mother Seton was an Anglican, and because of the Eucharist, she became a Catholic. Took her years to come to believe in the real presence of Christ as Eucharist, okay? She was a convert from the Anglican Church to the Catholic Church. And what did she see? She saw the poor children that were not being taken care of. All right? Now, Mother Seton did not go to the government and say, Mr. Government, would you please help me to care for these people? No. You know what Mother Seton did? Mother Seton took the kids and she began to instruct them herself and got sisters who joined her who began to instruct them themselves. As a matter of fact, she didn't even get help from the church because the church is always thinking about the church just as the government is always thinking about the government. It's the same old thing. The biggest problem with Mother Seton, you read their biographies, are the bishops. So what did she do? She was a woman of faith. So she began to teach the poor and open things up so that they could get good jobs. But they're not good jobs. She would evangelize them and bring them to Christ. Now listen, that's the job of the church. Now, today, if we had a Mother Seton, we'd say, oh, you've got to get government help. I want no government help from the government. I don't want a rotten cent from the government. I don't need their rotten money. And as a matter of fact, let me tell you this. The rotten money of the government happens to be my money. They're spending my money. You think the government cares about me? Let me tell you what's in that as they call the spendiferous plan. What do they call it? It's not a. It is certainly not a. What do they call it? Stimulus. There's no stimulus. You know what? One of the things that was hidden in that is that the government has the right, when somebody goes to the hospital and is old, to say, you know, we're not going to work on this person. That's right. That was in the stimulus package. Yeah, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? And down the road, FOCA will come into existence, and Catholic hospitals will be mandated to do abortions. I wonder what the bishops will do then. I wonder what the bishops will do then. Because FOCA will come. Oh yeah, it will come. Oh, now the Archdiocese was sending out postcards. Yeah, the horse is out of the barn. You see, it's all about, let's feel good about this now. Because we got to do something. We're going to all get our people to send postcards now to our representatives and to our, and to our senators. Because we want everybody to feel good that we did something. No, this should have happened 6 months ago. But you see, 6 months ago, that would have meant saying about Obama, he was for FOCA. And they might take our tax-free number away. See, we don't care about the babies. We don't care about the killing. We care about our tax-free number. We just say we care about the babies. We just say we care about the killings, you know, but we don't. You see, all the churches, Pentecostal, Uncle Benny Hinn, Auntie Joyce Meyer, Dr. Dollar, all the bishops, excluding a few. Oh yeah! When the church ceases to be the church, the devil walks in through the government. And if you think the government is any better than Caesar, you're out of your mind. Caesar only cared about Caesar. And the government only cares about its own representatives, its own senators, our royal family. It's always been that way. And you think they're going to take care of you. They're not going to take care of you. They're not going to take care of you. And you want to know what? I don't want the government taking care of me. I want to take care of myself by the grace of the living God. I don't want government to impose in my life. I don't want it. You know why? Because the government is into death. We have a black president who is a honky, who is for the killing of black babies. This is a black genocide going on. For most of the abortions in Washington, I think 95% in Washington are black babies. A black genocide. Isn't that something? He's no black man. He's a honky. He's a honky. We're talking about a honky. And still, my question is, who is the man behind the sheet? Who is the powerful people? Who are the powerful people that put this nobody into the presidency of the United States? Who will destroy our country? Look what happened to the stock market yesterday. Oh no. I'll sing you a song now. Let's listen now. It's only just begun. Like, this is like 3 weeks of an administration. It took 3 weeks to destroy all that he's destroyed. Mamma mia. Why don't we just send him someplace far away on a 4-year vacation? And we'll even pay him to eat caviar every day. Just get him away from doing anything, because he doesn't know his head from his elbow. But you know what? We're